Hey, welcome back everyone, Jayborino here, continuing my playthrough of Legacy of the Void on release day, release night. Well, it's technically day kind of now, it's about 7 a.m.
Vorazun, I know not what I shall find below, but I know I must go alone. You are in command of the Spear of Adun now.
Until you return, Artanis.
It's a good thing the unknown enemy signature detected is nowhere near where we're going to be, right? I'm sorry, that's the second time I made that joke. I didn't really think it through. You can't land them all. Alright, so this kind of looks like this is going to be equivalent to... I don't even remember the name of it. The Kerrigan mission. It was basically like Diablo in StarCraft from Heart of the Swarm. I don't remember the name because I'm very tired, but that's where we got a ton of Kerrigan levels. This seems like it's going to be pretty equivalent. Alright, deal a lot of damage, kill 20 units with spawned banelings. Oh, maybe we're going to get control of Kerrigan. I suspected Kerrigan would be here in the last mission. Looks like I'm going to be correct. Hey, what a cool background. Oh, we're going to see how cool Artanis looks in-game with the different psi blades. When you have multiple units selected, you can quickly switch between them by pressing the tab key. Oh, we're going to have two heroes. I'm not good at that, alright? Especially now. I'm not good at two heroes that have a ton of abilities. I'm good with one hero with... I would say I would rather have one hero with 8 abilities than 2 heroes with 4. I don't know. I'm just not good at it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm not above admitting at, specific ways that I'm a poor player. There's always room for improvement for everybody. I'd like to think I've been doing okay so far in this campaign for what's been given. It's been actually quite challenging for hard mode. I have a breeze with Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm on hard mode, and this is actually given me quite the challenge so far on some of the missions.
Queen of Blades. Kerrigan.
Artanis, wait. I am not your enemy. I have come seeking the Xel'Naga.
Follow me. It seems fate has drawn us together. We should not attempt it further.
That was a wonderful cinematic. Wow. Wow, I'm really impressed so far. I've really enjoyed all the cinematics so far in this campaign.
The shrines call this place the Temple of Unification. The Xel'Naga are somewhere within.
So far, all I've encountered are hybrid. I've been fighting them for days. Progress has been difficult.
The prophecies foretell of two ascended races, working together to seek out the halls of revelation within the temple. Only with both present will the shrines reveal the means to awaken the slumbering Xel'Naga.
I've never cared much for prophecy.
And yet, despite our history, here we stand, together. Perhaps you should start.
Cool. Oh, we do get Kerrigan. So, despite...
You have my attention.
Okay, so she's got Kinetic Blast and Spawn Banelings. Chain Reaction, okay, so she's
Let us
mostly
make for the
passive.
shrine.
And Artanis has...
In unity.
Charges for unleashing a blast of energy that deals 100 damage to nearby enemies and stuns them for 2 seconds. Alright, sounds good. It's kind of like a blink that does a ton of AoE damage. Invulnerability for 3 seconds upon taking lethal damage. And replenishes his shields of life. Oh, shields and life. I thought shields of life was a separate ability. Releases a large blast of energy that knocks back and deals 100 damage to all nearby enemies. Okay, well, I mean, that's just like a, oh shit, we're about to die. Heals Artanis and all nearby friendly units. Great. Okay, so this isn't going to be too bad. So, about the cinematics, I have to say, there were some cool cinematics in HOTS, but they were like all action, and nothing meaningful really happened. Here we had some meaningful character dialogue and some action, which is why I think these were just great. Okay, so let's hotkey Kerrigan and Artanis, and let's see if I can actually make something happen here. So, what's going on with
It
these?
seems the temple has guardians. I will deal with them.
Okay, yeah, he's great. He attacks very, very
Halt.
quick.
Do you sense that? A great power awakens within this construct. Purity of form. Purity of essence. Prove your strength. Stay close to me, Kerrigan. My psionic abilities can mend our wounds.
Okay, still kind of getting used to this here.
She's upon us. Harak and Vayash.
Okay, so it seems like a series of mini boss battles. This seems
So
like it's gonna be great.
hold the keys. Good to know.
Let us proceed.
Okay, and I got tabbed out here. Give me one moment here. Sorry about that. Okay, we didn't really miss anything. Apologies. I closed out what was causing that to
Our
happen.
path is clear.
Okay, so I don't see a reason not to
These
use that.
devices emit solar energy. We should gather them. The future
Alright,
is
casual
ours.
solarite. That's what we definitely want.
Our knowledge is your heritage.
Okay, so I gotta be
Dawn will
cautious to
come.
actually use these abilities. Spawn Banelings, I assume, won't hurt Artanis, but it might.
Look out! Hybrid! Your queen.
Okay, let's heal ourselves. Let's jump back here. Let's spawn Banelings on one of them. And then Kinetic Blast the one that he's on. Alrighty, hey, we're doing okay here, and she gets her health back and energy back pretty quick. I'm glad they picked abilities that didn't make this too complex, which I'm pleased with. This looks like another construct.
Another construct. We'll have to destroy it to open the doorway. Make it quick.
Okay, don't stand in that. Heal up. Spawn Banelings. Use, we don't need to use this thing yet. Let's just, again, don't stand in the shit. Let's go ahead and AoE all this shit. Somebody's really low. The screen is flashing. Never mind, we're fine. And we have a constant heal from Artanis.
We shall prevail.
This is pretty cool. I like this a lot.
The key is still missing.
Okay, we can dash across. Oh, but Kerrigan can't help him. Could she spawn Banelings?
Kerrigan, the construct is coming for you.
Ah, we're fine. Calm down. Calm down, Artanis. Alright, spawn Banelings is wonderful. Don't stand in that. Oh, it tracks her. Interesting.
I've come this far.
Okay, well, it seems like I can just sort of kite this around, and then he leaves us alone. Alright, let's... Oh, that does a lot of damage. Wow. Okay, Kinetic Blast. Nice. Alright, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm not utilizing hotkeys between Kerrigan and Artanis. I'm clicking them, but I'm using the hotkeys of their abilities because it's Q and E, which is quite easy to remember. I like this so far, though. Very fun.
Harak and
Alright, looks like we
Vayash.
made it to the end of the first section.
Our path is clear.
One of 3. I assume we got all the solarite in this specific area. There's nowhere to go over there. Couldn't blink up there. No vision.
The future
Alright, I
is
assume maybe it's like
ours.
1 per area, and maybe there's 3 total areas. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Fate is with us. The shrine still functions. There. It gathers power. It should be active shortly.
friends of yours?
Not quite. It appears Amon's forces have found a way into the temple. We must slay them all.
I think I'm starting to like you, Artanis.
Kerrigan, where is the swarm? Come on, drop some banelings. Oh, there's more. There's definitely more. Alright, let's dash over and murder these. Hotkeys aren't too bad. Ah, Warhounds. Of course, Warhounds. Mobius Tech gets the best units. Nope, don't need to do that. Oh, that's a hybrid. Spam on him. Let's go ahead and kinetic blast it, and then we should be able to easily kill this stuff. Leap on these guys. Very cool. Kinetic blast one of these. There we go. We can just kill these things as they drop out. Oh, okay, alright. Banelings. That did not do what I would have liked, but we can kill them with Artanis. Oh lordy. Okay, kinetic blast this one. Back out. Heal.
Then we can see what your shrine has to say.
Kerrigan's sort of getting smoked, but we'll be okay. Kinetic blast that one. Now, they have a lot of health each.
I see now. The Xel'Naga were the first, born within the void. Their sacred purpose was to cultivate life and perpetuate the infinite cycle. At a new universe's creation, they take a physical form. If destroyed, they are thrust back into the void. All of this time, they have waited for us to assemble the keystone and find our way here. Amon indwells my people, possessing them through the Kala. But he has no physical form. If he were separated from the Templar, he could be forced back into the void.
Come on, Artanis. We've still got a long way to go.
Wait, we don't want to be forcing this guy back into the void. We want to just straight up murder this motherfucker, alright? He's crossed the line. Snitches get stitches.
Let's go. It won't be long until our enemy pushes further into the temple.
We are strong. It seems you were correct.
Well then, shall we?
Okay, banelings.
Speak.
And leap over here. Kinetic blast.
We have my
Focus on this one. And leap on over here. And I have no abilities up. Kinetic blast one of these. Okay, getting challenging. I mean, Artanis doesn't have much health. It's mostly he has more shields than health. Kerrigan's just a straight-up tank, though, and is doing okay.
Our destiny awaits.
I can see how a simple mistake would totally ruin you here, though. Even on hard mode, this is still kind of challenging. On brutal, it's going to take some practice.
We should engage them while they are fighting the constructs.
I agree. Okay, let's get on over here and focus down this crap. Banelings. And kinetic blast. There we go, and we should be able to kill the construct quite easily ourselves. There we go. And kinetic blast, heal yourself, Artanis. Might as well use that heal every time it's up. It's only on a cooldown. He has no energy.
Your queen.
I like how Artanis is nearly as good as Kerrigan, and we spent all last game leveling her up. I understand, it's a balance for the mission, right? I'm not complaining. Just being an asshole pointing stupid shit out that doesn't need to be pointed out. Lots of specters. Banelings. Joke's on you. Oh, they're leaping banelings. Did they just randomly become leaping banelings? Look how fast that shit comes out now. Just move on over here. Heal up. Should have saved kinetic blast for that Thor rather than a medevac. I stopped something from spawning, though, by killing a medevac.
With honor.
I like this micro mission. It's very fun.
This passage has caved in as well. Wait. Hybrid.
Oh, of course. Hybrid. It's always hybrid. Just use that heal every time it's up. Spawn banelings on this idiot. Or just banelings on a different one. And she's out of, well, she's not out of energy. She gets it back very, very quick.
Together, we are strong.
Alright, I like this because it's more about reaction time. I mean, there's two different types of micro. One is, you see what you're up against, you take your time, you strategically plan. There are those missions, and I'm glad that those are there. This one is more, you're thrust into a situation, what do you do? And I like both, so I'm glad that we had an opportunity to play this. Alright, I don't have spawn, oh, I do have spawn banelings up. I didn't think I had it up. Heal up. I can see again on brutal how this would be Real nasty.
Future is ours.
Our heritage is your future.
That man has a lovely voice. That Xel'Naga has a lovely, soothing voice. He should do books on tape. Alright, so, oh, we get 5 each. I was wondering what this is about. So there's 1 per section, basically.
We shall.
They're fighting another construct.
Let's just let them do it, then. I mean, I'm not really worried about tanks. Okay, now the tanks are gone. Kill these. Banelings. I'm glad that they gave us spawn banelings. It's a fun ability that I did not use in the campaign, so it's kind of cool. That looks like that's it for this section. There might be 1 more engagement in this room of like a holdout of sorts. I could just wait for spawn banelings too. It really can't hurt to wait for our cooldowns. Might as well do this while we wait.
What is it?
And spawn banelings should come up, yeah, right around once. Well, never mind. There's 5 extra seconds. Uh-oh. 5 seconds. Ooh. Sorry, I'm wasting everyone's time.
The Tal'Darim are breaching into the Hall of Revelation.
Ready your blades, Templar.
Okay, Kerrigan, just focus on this.
You have
I don't know. I'm not really that worried about what's going on here. Just use your dash. Kerrigan, kill this. Oh, we still had banelings out. Perfect. Again, this is tough. I can see how this would be really tough, but really fun. Kerrigan, you're gonna have to finish that one yourself. Artanis, look out. Oh, he's gonna go down. Kerrigan has no other abilities. All right, she's fine now. Banelings, kinetic blast this one, and there we go. The abilities are just on a short enough cooldown.
Looks like we've earned a breather. You're up, Artanis.
Cool. I'm gonna assume I get all my shields back after this anyway, so I'm not gonna sit and wait for the cooldown of the heal.
The shrines look like they're covered with pictograms. How do you know what they say?
Communing with the shrine is more than reading carvings. Each atom of the stone has been placed with meaning, purpose. It was here, from Ulnar, that the Xel'Naga began to seed the universe with life. They created us, just as they gave life to a numberless assembly of races in other universes. Every time, they observe and identify the potential of their offspring, never interfering. The infinite cycle will always be the same. 2 races are destined to emerge. One, pure of essence, an indomitable spirit capable of great change. And one, pure of form, a being capable of vast psionic potential, able to house the essence of a Xel'Naga.
What about humans, though, huh? Earth?
Purity of essence and form, the Zerg and the Protoss. But if the Xel'Naga do not interfere, then it was Amon who uplifted my people. All we thought was the Xel'Naga was a lie.
Come on, Artanis. We're not far from having some answers.
That's an interesting little retcon, but it also explains away other
I
retcons.
believe this must be the final hall.
Wait. The doors are open. The construct's destroyed.
The shrine is under attack. Delay no longer. Our salvation will not be stolen from us.
That is a nasty-looking hybrid. I mean, by nasty, I mean cool. And scary. We gotta make sure we get the last Solarite, too. It might be over there.
Let's get to that shrine.
Okay, shrine destroyed in a certain amount of time. So let's kill these. Leap over here. Just heal yourself, Artanis. And I got nothing. I got nothing right now. Okay, and let's, can we make it over here? No. Okay. Oh, yes, kinda can. Nope. Okay, we can't even get over there anyway. So I thought maybe that might be the Solarite, but I'm glad it's not, because that would have been a big waste of time. I still wasted my time.
The Dark God has foreseen your death, Kerrigan. We shall deliver you to it.
I have to say I'm quite pleased that my banelings are hunter banelings. Alright, let's continue. Medivacs. Let's just kill this stuff like normal. Not really that concerned. Didn't even save my cooldowns, actually. Alright, Solarite. I'm hopeful that it's just in an obvious place. I really don't want to miss it. Maybe we have to leap over here. Now we can't even see up there. Just keep using that heal.
People are maniacs.
Oh, really? You're just noticing this now? Okay. Well, never mind. I was going to say Banelings. No Banelings. Kinetic Blast. Tannis heal. Okay, Solarite. Solarite. I'm afraid that I already missed it again. It's hard to be attentive at this point. Oh, lordy. Banelings? Leap. Oh, look out. Don't get hit by the... Okay, just run. That's fine. Heal. Oh, we're getting chased, so we actually just need to legit go. Interesting little sequence.
There can be no doubt.
And heal. Let's get in here. Leap on over. We got Banelings. Wasted Banelings, actually. The cooldown on those is a little too high to be wasting it like that. This is almost definitely the Solarite down here. It's gotta be. Yep, because it's way out of the way.
There is precious time left. We must reach the shrine.
Okay, 2 minutes left.
Future is as one in the void.
I'm telling you, that guy has a serious career in being a professional narrator. Okay, the timer stopped. That's important. Oh, run, buddy, run, buddy. All right, run. Seriously, run. Let Kerrigan take some heat here. Hop on over in this direction. Blow him up. Oh, lordy. Run. Run, Artanis. Run, Artanis. Do we have Banelings? We do. Banelings. Leap on him. We have a kinetic blast. We have a. Yeah. Okay, we're fine. We are absolutely fine. I had to heal up at the correct moment.
It's done. Do your shrine thing, Artanis. These gods of yours have a lot to answer for.
This may be it, though I'm not discounting there's going to be some frantic escape sequence too.
The future is ours. Ahead of us, within the Chamber of Ascension, the Xel'Naga have slumbered as civilizations grew, fell, and formed again. They will awaken when the two destined races arrive. Then, the elders among them will give their lives to bestow their essence. And pure of form and pure of essence will be reborn as Xel'Naga, shepherds of the infinite cycle.
So, what do you say? Ready to meet your maker?
Indeed. Come. The Chamber of Ascension lies ahead, and our salvation within.
Very interesting plot developments. Again, a retcon, but it also explains some previous retcons that people had questions about.
Something's not right here.
Xel'Naga. No.
They're dead, Artanis.
easily broken, Amon. The Firstborn shall fear you no longer!
I know people are going to have a lot to say about this. There's going to be huge hate for this, but at this point in the campaign, again, I have nothing to say about the ending because I don't know how it's going to end, but I actually kind of like this. I know it's a little campy. I think the prophecy is like too specific to the point where it's a little campy, but for the most part, I actually quite enjoy it, and it's revealed, Amon actually created the Protoss so that he could create the perfect form for himself. And then he would mix them with the Zerg again so he could make the perfect form/essence for himself because he wants to end this infinite cycle that the Xel'Naga have created. So the expansion of the Xel'Naga into this race that builds, I don't know, that builds completely new races in different multiverses, that's kind of strange, right? There's going to be a lot of debate and arguing and yelling about that on the forums. But, honestly, I'm just accepting it for what it is, and I'm very tired, so... We'll see how I feel about it when I wake up tomorrow. Cool, I got all this stuff. Great. Let's head back to the spear. But wait, weren't we down there about to face Amon? We're just going back to the spear? There was no resolution to those doors opening? There's gotta be. There's gotta be something, right?
Matriarch, there is a massive output of void energy spiking from the temple below.
Target the epicenter.
I do not come as your enemy, Dark Templar.
You must listen to me, Matriarch. Amon's trap is sprung. Your leader is in grave danger.
You think us fools?
Yes, but that is irrelevant. What is relevant is that Amon has opened a gateway to the void. Dark energies pour from within, and they will burn through your precious leader, and any who oppose Amon. I can guide you to Artanis before this fate befalls him. If we are bold, we can stop the Dark God's assault.
Am I to believe that the moment you're released, your blade will not be in my back?
You waste time. Lower your blades. I am Alarak, first descendant of the Tal'Darim. Amon has betrayed my people. Retribution will be claimed for this, and if your hierarch survives, he will aid in it. Make your decision.
You will take us to Artanis.
Most wise.
Huh. Cool development.
I have brought an additional defensive ability online, Matriarch. Please visit the Solar Core to configure it.
Cool plot twist. For a second, I thought the Tal'Darim were gonna take over the Spear of Adun, and we would have a mission on the Spear to retake it. Which I think, look, I'm gonna outright say it. I think that would have been cooler. We have no reason to understand why Alaraki just said, "Oh, we've been betrayed," but we don't really understand why or what he means by that. And he's just kind of hanging out here with us now.
If you heed my words, your hierarch will live.
All right, let's go talk to everyone else. Oh, I didn't realize that she was all fucked up in here.
Rohana. Rohana!
You sought honor, and now you have found it. The cradle of life, both your beginning and your end.
Release her, Amon.
Do you seek deliverance within these empty halls? You will find none here. Only
the truth of the Xel'Naga's failure.
Let her go!
I offer a gift. Release in oblivion.
Silence!
That was creepy as fuck. Oh, it's just gonna play this again. I thought Rohana would be like, oh, well that was weird. Nope, she doesn't. She's not saying anything.
This Tal'Darim has brought warriors with him. Perhaps there is a benefit to his presence after all.
Oh, so instead of the purifiers, we're gonna have alternatives to... Oh, okay, Tal'Darim, that's cool. Do we have any other Tal'Darim stuff? No, I think it's just Dark Templar. Blood Hunter.
Where does my prey hide?
Disables enemy units and structures, permanently cloaked. Imprisons target unit or structure in void stasis. All of the target's attacks, abilities move... Okay. I like that. You know what? I'm just going to go with this. I like this quite a bit. I mean, the only difference... I haven't even used Dark Templar with the Shadow Fury, and I'd love to see what these guys do. I mean, I can see what they do. I'd love to actually use them. Sup, Carix? We haven't gotten to use Phoenix at all.
The Keystone has begun absorbing void energies at an unprecedented rate.
Then this Tal'Darim speaks the truth.
Void energies flood from the temple. With each passing moment, the threat grows. I do not trust him, but all data points to the scenario he describes. A gateway to the void has been opened.
Is there any way to pinpoint Artanis?
No. The energies are making us virtually blind.
We must put our faith in this Tal'Darim. It pains me to do so.
Me too. They've just been chumps in the past, so... I guess we would see right through one of their plots because they've been so bad at everything else. I guess it makes sense to maybe trust this guy. What do we got in here? You said we got something new. Deploy Phoenix. I don't care what any of this stuff is. Mass Recall is great, but I've never really needed it except maybe that last macro mission where we were defending the keys and constantly... But, that's also good. But Phoenix... Deploys Phoenix onto the battlefield, dealing 200 damage to enemy units in the target area upon impact. I mean... It's Phoenix, right? I mean, everyone wants to see Phoenix. Let's do it. So, what don't we need? Oh, shield recharge. I don't think starting supply is important. Let's bump down some of our auxiliary stuff. Not enough... Oh, I see. These are only 5 each. Let's do... Nexus Overcharge. Let's get Phoenix. I don't care about starting supply, and let's get shield recharge. And more shield recharge. Actually, no. Construction time. No. Shield recharge. Yeah, I'm pleased with this. And yeah, let's deploy Phoenix. I mean, it's Phoenix. We gotta try it. He'll be excellent to help us defend as well. Alrighty, well, this has been JayborinoPlays. Thanks so much for watching. When we come back, we're going to go and try and save Artanis with the help of this cool-looking guy, Alarak. See you next time. Bye now.